I decided to take the boat out for a spin in the Solent. The weather didn't look particularly good, but as I left, although there was a little bit of chop around, it wasn't too bad. So after heading off down the Itchen, going past the container port and all the large ships on the western side, or should really be the northern side as we're going down the Itchen, heading out towards the de-restricted area. And as we approach the buoy at Western Shelf, we can get rid of the 6 knots and start to open the boat up a little bit. The new Yamaha 150 I've put on has been a great success, and shall now quite happily cruise at between 30 and 35 with a top speed of 42 knots. From the video, it's not exactly a wet boat at all, just going into some small S-turns here. One of the great things about the Gecko helmet is that it does allow you to maintain speed and feel very comfortable. I don't necessarily wear it to protect my head, it's more the full face visor, particularly with glasses. We go past the dredger coming up Southampton water. You'll see that we take the wake at roughly 45 degrees to bounce over the top. There's really nothing to worry about at all. Heading down past the entrance to the handle, a little bit more chop. You can see the cowshot light buoy coming up on the starboard bow. There we go, just passing in now. This is coming into Cowes. Coming up to the 6 knot speed limit as we enter into the River Medina. Going past Cowes Yacht Haven, we've got the Border Patrol vessel Searcher moored up alongside. I wonder whether she pays any mooring fees. And then I let the chain ferry go. He seemed to be quite appreciative of my letting him go, but I wasn't in any particular hurry, so I'm now heading up past the chain ferry up towards East Cowes Marina. Coming up to East Cowes Marina, and a friend of mine has a boat there. In fact, he seems to have 2 there, because there's Spotty Dog and Spotty Dog 4. But as we went a little bit further up the river and came to a hammerhead, lo and behold, we come across Spotty Dog 5. I didn't show them here, but he actually has fenders which are white with spots on them. So now we're heading back out down the Medina, passing the border patrol vessel again, and now opening up, heading out back towards Southampton water and the River Itchen. The 6.5 metre ribeye really is a great little boat, surprisingly dry and with a soft ride. Here you can see that we picked up a bit more chop, but that's only to be expected and really nothing to worry about at all. In fact, the only wet I got was really due to the rain. There you go, a little bash there, but even that didn't allow for any spray coming over the decks. Rather a different view, using the camera positioned right down on the transom. Here we come, coming up behind a large container. Well, not that large actually. It came up the North Channel. So I thought I'd come up behind it and then use the wash for a little bit of playtime, because while I wanted to do a bit more rough water handling, there wasn't a huge amount of rough water out there today. It was actually more of a swell than anything else, interestingly enough, which has probably been left by the residue of the of the winds that we've had over the last few days. Past the Red Jet, and now I'm going to sort of have a little bit of a play in his wake. I don't want to get too close to the back of him because I really don't want to tear the tubes off as the bow disappears into that rather large wake at the back. The water you're seeing on the camera lens is in fact nothing more than rain, and you can hear it spattering on the lens and the speaker of the camera. There we go, coming back into Southampton water, now down to 6 knots. Large car carriers loading Range Rovers and Evoques today. The Itchen Bridge hoving into view, and coming past the fuel barge at Itchen Marine. Very heavy duty tug moored up alongside. Past Southampton's football ground, and the dredger vessel or sand container vessel that we saw on the way out, now moored up alongside the wharf there. Now I have an interesting berth, as you see. The gap that I have to go through to get the rib into my mooring space is a little on the interesting side. Students find it quite fun, particularly when I go in reverse. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it.